there has been a reoccurring instance within the Battle for Dream Island fanbase. That is the BFDI CrashOut problem, specifically in seasons like BFDIA and TPOT, which are the ones that are currently going on right now. But to understand this issue, we need to go back a few episodes. Now, the example I'm about to show you isn't the first Battle for Dream Island CrashOut, but it is definitely the most popular, and I say CrashOut with air quotes is because, well, we'll get to that later. But for right now, it's evident that the term CrashOut has, well, lost its meaning within the Battle for Dream Island fandom. To begin this analysis, I'll be showcasing the most popular instance of a BFDI CrashOut.
Need to pull it together. You're damaging the past. Think of the consequences.
I've been saying that this whole time, but you guys are all too focused on winning immunity that you're not noticing the universe-shattering consequences above you. Others can clean that mess. I'm not losing again, golf ball. This is more important to you, maybe. You have no idea what it's like to be stuck in a classroom for 6 years. I tried to be a good leader, to be the one to get us out of there, and Roboti was the one to save the day in the end. And now everyone I knew and trusted is gone, and the people I do know won't even talk to me. So maybe I want to avoid being put back up for elimination. Maybe it is more important to me, because I can't go back there.
Can't go back there. Maybe those failed debuers were right. Maybe changing the past might
Save me!
Judging by that clip, we can tell that Pencil had a very charged reaction. This is one of the first popular BFDI CrashOuts. But what is a CrashOut is because I feel like that has lost its meaning within the BFDI fandom. The textbook definition of the term CrashOut is
to lose control of one's emotions and act impulsively, often in a negative way.
Which, judging by Pencil's reaction in TPOT 15, is correct. This first example I would actually classify as a real CrashOut. But things start to get out of hand as more of these charged reactions happen. A comment left on one of my community posts actually sums up this argument pretty well.
A character gets even the slightest bit mad and it's immediately deemed a CrashOut. Hell, this doesn't even apply to just Teapot, it's everywhere. Never mind, CrashOut's actual definition, even the slang term is misused.
As the season of Teapot gets more serious, more of these charged reactions happen. Obviously, the contestants and characters get more angry at the scenarios that they're being placed in. This is when the term CrashOut is used more heavily in BFDI, but mainly in Teapot. Even though that is the case, there are some instances that happen in BFDIA as well. But for the sake of this video, and for the sake of time, we'll be focusing mainly on Teapot. And the issue here is not with the show itself, but with the countless amounts of clip videos made mere minutes after an episode is released, deeming any angry reaction a character has as a CrashOut, with most of these videos getting anywhere from 10,000 to 70,000 views, completely missing the point of what an actual CrashOut was. I'll give the pencil and pen scenes some leeway is because those can actually be classified as CrashOuts, but it gets to a certain point to where just any reaction that a character has to a situation that is somewhat negative, it's deemed as a CrashOut and publicized and made into multiple videos minutes after an episode comes out, like I mentioned earlier. But I am starting to repeat myself here, so let me show you an example of a fake CrashOut that is really just being used for attention.
Can I be out? I'm the last remaining Beep representative. I needed to make them proud. Gosh dang it! It's Pillow's fault! Guys, get her out, or else you're all doomed! Get her out!
Given by the scene that we just saw, that was Nickel's elimination, which in the video was classified as Nickel's CrashOut, something that I actually quite disagree with. Now, this, at least in my opinion, is one of the more lenient cases that we have of a, quote, BFDI CrashOut. But like I said just a few moments ago, I don't think this was actually a CrashOut. You see, instead of Nickel's elimination being a CrashOut, I think it was more of him just lashing out emotional. He was angry. angry that Pillow stayed over him. He was more so pouring his heart out to his fellow teammates rather than crashing out at them or someone else. Yes, Nickel was angry in this scene, but I personally don't believe it's a crash out or he was crashing out at anyone. Overall, the BFDI crash out problem definitely does exist, basically claiming any charged negative reaction by a character in TPOT is a crash out, which just simply isn't true. If you did enjoy this rather short analysis video, then consider subscribing to the channel. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers, which, thank you, by the way. I did, wow, thank you. But yeah, that's all for now. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.